there was actually Olympic qualifiers going on in Brazil. Unfortunately, the stream was in Portuguese or Brazilian language, and instead of understanding skateboarding, I needed to watch some transsexual porn. Instead of, and I couldn't understand anything, and that's how the skateboarding level was getting really terrible again, and I couldn't understand anything. When they are doing podcasts and they're speaking Portuguese and I can't understand anything, I'm usually shut the volume down and I'm listening news at the same time to kind of like, because I want to understand and neither I don't want to spend my days masturbating home alone watching some men turning themselves to woman, but that's how they plan it. Many times when I need to, they are like selling and promoting that instead of like letting me to be myself, and with the woman I'm kind of forced to. Now it has been kind of a long time that I didn't have to do that, but now the time is back on abusing and wrong misunderstanding and wrongly doing again. In this city I don't have almost any hope left. Probably there is. I have been doing some effort to start conversations, dating apps, going different places, trying to do my physical effort. And most of people, because my incomes are so small, they still think I'm a joke. Also, my father was calling me yesterday. She never believes me that much. When I started to wear like big hip hop clothes when I was 11, she was embarrassed of that. When I stopped at hockey, he was many years just saying that play hockey and stop skateboarding, and basically has been his whole life thinking that I'm not gonna be anything. And same thing about my video log yesterday. He said that you're not gonna get any woman. No one don't want to be with you because of your video blog. And he's basically thinking same way than my YouTube followers most of the times, because in Finland when the time is changing that they are on the lead, even my parents are getting against me. That ended up to mental health hospital back in the day. Also my dad is nowadays super overweight. He can't admit that he's having obesity problem or small alcohol problem, and I need to live feeling like I have some problems that I don't. Same things about like many people when I'm telling that or trying to help them, they don't wanna get help, or they are not admitting their problems, and I need to have the problems instead, living sober normal life. But anyway, I mean, like I don't wanna complain about my dad. I respect him, but once in a while it's just annoying when people are not willing to admit their problems, and I need to live like I have the problem that I don't. I'm telling what problems I'm having at the moment, and the problem is that I'm not earning enough for decent living, and I'm suffering of the loneliness. I would like to have a girlfriend and more stable life. Those are the things that I'm missing in my life. I'm telling those problems almost daily, but to do it that way, taking away from my credit card because I was too loyal and too good citizens. Well, that's how the banks are working. Like if you're living smartly and well, you're not. They don't want you. They want you. They were planning that I'm somehow like stupidly getting in debt stupidly, and I didn't want to do that, and they were punishing me because of that, because I wanted to pay rent and eat and exercise. That was my mistake in life. People sabotaging my life non-stop. No one is not doing anything about it and telling that I have problem. Then if I'm telling the things that you're just like it's your fault, like you're thinking that way, and I'm like, I'm not. Who the fuck is thinking his own life like a disaster every single day? I'm not planning my life like this. And if someone is having like some answer how I can make my life better, how I can get somewhere in my life, how I can get those things in life, what I want, I would like to know. You can just text me and tell your opinion about it. But anyway, I feel like total loser at the moment. All the girls also in here, I feel like they are like kinda start thinking like how they have been promoting kinda well how to discriminate me different ways. But it's like if this again, I just needed to fail in front of people, and I needed to also fight with my family and basically just have unnecessary problems instead of resting on my recovery day. So it was really bad recovery day.
What the fuck?
And my body feels actually kinda good. I don't have any motivation or any goals or anything in life at the moment, but at least the repeating is going kinda well, and I have a little bit shoulder pain. My knee feels actually a little bit better. I'm still like a little bit worried. I'm still doing like half squats, not full squats, and training my legs a little bit easier. And my calf muscle feels kinda alright, and my Achilles tendon kinda alright. My finger is still broken, but like I have been now living 2 months with it, so I'm kinda used to it. But so it is how it is. But kinda basic. Well, kinda hard training. At the moment, I need to, instead of finding super talented athletes and super talented skateboarders, I need to find the best alcoholics and drug users. Same thing happened also in Finland. At the end, I was only allowed to find search in. When I was living in Sörnäinen Kurvi, I needed to every day to go what's best drug users or people that are using most drug and still surviving alive somehow. Yesterday, when I came back from to hotel, there was 2 guys, local guys. They were so drunk they were barely able to walk. I'm not actually that interested to find most drunk people or people that are most drunk or high. Luckily, the owner of the hotel was giving them some water, and I don't think it's necessary that they need to be drunk or anyone needs to be drunk or on drugs. And I don't wanna. It's not interesting for me to watch people being on drunk or high. I'm more interested to watch good sports and talent people doing good things, but or things that I'm more interested to see people doing sports well or that kind of stuff. But whatsoever, I'm not complaining, but that's how they categorized skateboarding or wanted to do skateboarding in Finland overall. And I think it's not a good way to do work or sports to be drunk or high or anything. At least that's or drive car or scooters or anything while you are drunk. There was maybe some cleaner or someone coming to my room while I was in gym, and somehow my some things were like a little bit weirdly in my room, but at the end I was feeling like they didn't do that much cleaning. But somehow my bearings are full of like all my bearings are full of hair. Like I don't know if people can see it. Like there's all my bearings are full of hair. Like also this side. And I just bought these new bearings from Saigon 2 weeks ago, and now almost all the bearings are already broken, and there is so much hair inside of the bearings. I don't know how it's even possible, but anyway, I'm gonna go eat something. Anyway, I decided to come to the same place that I ate it already once before because the food was so good, and I actually like rice. Hello. So I'm gonna eat in this place. Alright, now unfortunately they didn't have any any rice left. So I need to find another place to eat. Do you have a noodles? Noodles?
20 minutes.
Huh? And maybe after that go to that cafeteria that I was also checking earlier. Like there's a lot of people hanging out. Looks like kind of good place to hang out and kind of like my style people in there. But at the moment I feel like I don't maybe have enough money to spend for that, or go there for no reason to just go there and sit down and wait something. But I mean like girls like that. But before that I'm gonna search the food place and go eat. And also that cafeteria, like kinda good looking people all around, like doing some stuff and stuff like that. Looks like. So basically again I'm just watching. I just need to watch good looking people. Like it would be nice to have coffee or go eat or find some ways to go dating, but I'm only allowed to, like at the moment, to admire people, how beautiful they are, and girls how beautiful they are, but no ways to somehow date. Hopefully the restaurant is open. It looks like the place is not open yet. Well, I came here already, so. And that girl also looks super beautiful, and also that a lot of good looking woman in here. Maybe I should go and tell them to about that. To be honest, again I feel a little bit nervous, like go in front of like 50 or 40 good looking girls and then choose like who I'm asking after failing almost 5 or 6 years in the role. But anyway, I have to do it. Maybe I ask that girl because she was looking beautiful. Oh shit, there was some water on the way. So I was almost like failing and jumping straight into that water before even getting there. But because I can't drink coffee at the moment because I'm so hungry, so basically I'm gonna ask a number. If she's not giving the number, then I'm just gonna go and eat something. Hey, sorry, excuse me. You look beautiful. Can I get your number? You have a boyfriend? Oh damn, okay. Alright, so another failed try, and usually when the time is going like that, I need to find just, sometimes the time is that I'm only allowed to find people that are already in relationship, and it's always I feel a little bit bad about asking, not bad about it, but like I'm a little bit nervous to film and ask people that kind of things. So the food is also good, but a little bit sad to eat alone again. Alright, so I'm already in restaurants, and at the end I couldn't find chicken or rice, or I wasn't allowed to get chicken and rice because at the moment I can just get things in life what I want, and I need to go different places to find some transsexuals instead of finding the woman that I like. Of course I'm still trying, but fine. But also here there was some transsexual eating that I was supposed to meet. Mostly I'm planned that way, so basically I'm getting anxious and angry every day and feeling suicidal because of that every single day. But hopefully I get my human rights back at some point, and now start eating. So some noodles and meat. And I don't know why I'm not allowed to neither get these greens in different places. I need to also ask here, like, can I get the greens? Like, somehow I just go different places and not getting what I want. Like, but hopefully I can start getting some things that I want. Like, because I see other people are getting those herbs and salad. So I don't know why I can't. And also the girl that I was talking to, she was actually kinda nice, and she was answering kinda nicely back. I didn't feel like she was that much like orange, or what was the word that I was trying to learn yesterday, like mean, or she was kind of neutral about the situation. She was like, I have a boyfriend, like, or she wasn't like rude like some people. That I feel like many people, they just somehow want to humiliate me more, and many different ways. But I'm gonna go skateboarding, and hopefully I don't have to get injured or neither get totally insane and repeat schizophrenia or any ice hockey things or anything else, and just do my sport. And looks like now all the places are already empty. I was planning to maybe ask one more girl if she wants to, if I can get the number, but looks like all the places are empty already, so I missed my chance again. Well, to be honest, I don't have that much hope left about anything anymore. I don't care almost anything anymore. I feel like my life is played out so many different ways, so there's not much left. And also people need to understand that after working out 3.5 hours, I can't go to cafeteria to have coffee for lunch instead of eating proper meal. I was almost passing out because I was so hungry. So I know that my dating is difficult, but I don't want to have that much risk that I go somewhere to, that the only way to speak with someone is to go there so hungry that I pass out. And I was able to be myself almost every try. I didn't have to go psychos or anything crazy. I was able to understand all the time everything. Somehow I feel like I was supposed to, things going well with the girl that I was asking her number and out, but usually when I can be peacefully in skate spots, if I'm not finding anyone, I'm just like, well, whatsoever, but I'm not complaining. I'm happy. And now I'm gonna move into next spot. I think it was enough for this spot, and it's a little bit difficult to get that girl that I was asking. She was so beautiful. I like that kind of girls that look like that. I really like Asian woman, and I like their attitude. They are strong at the same time, but also like they have strong minds, but at the same time they have like a kind attitude. And but whatsoever. And hello. And there's probably some like hello, some school class going on, like they're doing some maybe running test or something. Hello.
Memang kurang ajar, tak layak duduk sini.
Can you speak English?
Fuck you!
Some guy came with his dog. I don't know why he needed to saw that I was skateboarding these 2 curbs. I don't know why he couldn't go and like the park is completely empty. There's no one else than me and well maybe 5 persons in the park, and there's those curbs everywhere. I don't know why he needed to become there, but whatsoever. I don't wanna start any fight with anyone. Some stupid fight like if someone is just want to fight for no reason. Like, but anyway, I'm gonna move to next location, and basically it works same way almost all around the world. Like and also in Helsinki, like when you go skateboarding spots, the people that are working on those buildings or living on those buildings, they are basically designing or like who they want to see. Usually they want that they allowed skateboarders go there to drink and do something bad. Like they allowed skateboarders go drinking and smoking cigarettes, but if I go there doing like my sport really top level, they don't want me to be there doing top level tricks and be there. But like some spots there, usually it works like the schools and spots works kind of like schools and the works like and how people are thinking, like can that looking person work in here, can that looking person like study in here. So, and basically also in Helsinki it ended that I wasn't allowed to be almost nowhere. Hopefully my next locations there is some skateboarding park, so I don't have to go back to this like can I skateboard in here or not. In Finland they also shut down the skateboarding parks, like putting some scooters and some idiots started to lie that I'm schizophrenic or I'm arresting children or I'm yelling at the children, or I was basically just trying to train to my Olympic sport every single day, and but I wasn't allowed to do that.
How was your day?
Alright, skateboarding spots. What's up, man?
General, good?
Good, you?
Yeah, man, very good. Very good.
Next one, this one. Hopefully they still have some food left. All right, so long day, and at the end I lost my scooter key somewhere. I don't know. Maybe I left it on the lock or something, but I don't know why someone was stealing the key, but not the. Someone was stealing the key, but not the scooter. My scooter is still here, but someone was stealing the key. Maybe I go there and ask from them. I was leaving my scooter in here. It looked weird. Alright, I was so lucky the guy who was. Thank you so much. Luckily it was still there. I don't know how I can keep it. Like why I keep leaving my scooter key on the lock. How it's even possible. Alright, so luckily I was able to find my scooter key. Now I'm already back home. It's 14 past 8, and also Pete is flying tomorrow back to first to Japan and maybe then back to Canada, and he was having some creatine left and some painkillers. He was asking if I want to have this because he don't wanna get some extra weight to his luggage. So some creatine. And also he was having some date later today, and he was giving some skate lessons to some girl that he met. So and go dinner later today. So hopefully in future I can also have that kind of days. Many people that I have been meeting here, skateboarders, they have been finding a company, but I feel like I'm just working non-stop, and when I have a day off, I film a dating failure. It's almost like spot skateboarding, but I go different places to fail by dating. But I feel good about meeting new people. It's always interesting for me to meet new people. I really wish that I will have chance to also meet nice woman to have a conversation and not just go different places to fight or meet wrong woman again, but hopefully someday. Then I started watching skateboarding Olympic qualifiers. Hopefully today I can watch skateboarding and I have to watch porn instead. And but in Finland they thought that it's more important to market that than skateboarding. So hopefully I can start thinking and watching what I want to watch, that is skateboarding, and hopefully I can get back on dating woman